Okay, folks, looks like another cracker of a sunny day, even though they forecasted showers again. Haven't seen the showers. Fuck. Channel 9 are really getting the weather report all arsed up. That's the thing, the weather reports have not improved over the decades. You get the feeling monkey brain idiots are in control, the money fuckers. They don't know how to build equipment that accurately forecast the weather because they're not smart enough. So yeah, I'm not using the word monkey brain as in a homophobic or a racial slur. I'm just talking about the low IQ, the relatively low IQs that typical technology people have. It's not very smart, not very commonsensical. Really stupid. I'm just going to wonder how bright I'm going to make this one. This one's an interesting one. Something I hate, but it's something that has something to do with me in an indirect sort of a way. When it comes to a comparison, you'll find out, folks, what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see what this is. What do we have here? An empty cigarette box. I found this on the footpath. And yes, smoking kills. But I'll tell you what's like smoking and kills as many as 15 cigarettes a day is loneliness. Did you know that loneliness kills, folks? Really kills? Just like 15 cigarettes a day? That you don't even have to puff on. They're just there when you're all by yourself and you're not got no one to talk to. Yeah, loneliness. I know what that feels like. I'm lonely now. I'm not with my beautiful husband Luigi. I'm not married to him either yet. But I did some stupid things when I was young and it's led to this. And I've spent most of my life feeling lonely in some way, shape or form. Sorry folks, this machine's taking time. So I've felt lonely since I was a 5-year-old. I'm now 50. So I'm not really happy with my life and I really feel anxious and depressed, which is really like I'm puffing away. And we've got our first paper jam. We've never had a paper jam on this machine ever in the more than 5 years that I've had it. So I'm going to try and see how this is done. So I'm going to follow the guidance. I do hope this machine can be fixed by me and I can see the paper there, but I've got to just check the guidance because I'm not experienced at clearing jams on this thing. And it's showing me to pull it up. Fuck, I hate paper jams, folks. These Konica Minolta machines have got a bad reputation for fucking paper jams, but this is a good one. This is just a simple paper jam, not a very difficult one. Now we're just going to follow here. And it's going to... Okay, we're just going to now close the door on the thing. I do think we are going to do that. I think that's pretty well. Sorry, folks. Hopefully this will be all right. Oh shit, that didn't sound too good. That sounded terrible. I don't know whether I closed the door properly or not. I'm going to have to just... originals. Don't exceed that. I've got that. Okay. Looks like we're okay. Hopefully it'll spit out something. It won't jam up again. Hopefully it's not a fault. Because paper jams often are caused by faults. But this paper jam was nicely cleared. Fortunately. Because I've had paper jams on another machine. A Konica Minolta BizHub C353. This is a 227. This is a much newer machine. And yeah, it's really they're not really well designed photocopiers, but fortunately this was not the kind of jam that you get in the heat section of the machine known as the fuser. Fortunately that was not a fuser jam. Hopefully we'll get it'll be back to normal now. So that was my first paper jam ever, which is good. You know, it's one good thing that somehow this machine is adequate, but it's like I still don't give Konica Minolta any praise because they're all about money. We're going to utilise that as our master copy, but I'm really grateful that this paper jam turned out to be a simple affair instead of really proving to be a difficult, because I've had to call a technician twice on my C353, at least twice or maybe even 3 times. I had to call a technician to clear the jam for me because I couldn't. I didn't want to have pieces of paper ripped off inside the paper path. So yeah, I'm not a real dab hand at clearing paper jams. I haven't had much experience, even though I used to clear them when I was younger. But they were mostly simple ones. Misfeeds. They often refer to them as misfeeds, the type that I just had there, if I'm correct. But that was a real scary one for me. I don't like paper jams on Konica Minolta devices. And that's come up looking quite nice, actually. Smoking kills, as it says there. I'm feeling hot now, folks. I'm going to have to take my jacket and my scarf off when I'm finished this. But yeah, loneliness and depression. Loneliness causes depression. It causes anxiety and panic attacks. And loneliness is worse than obesity. So you can imagine it's extremely toxic. Lots of nasty, feel-bad chemicals rushing through your brain like cortisol, the stress hormone. So, you know, it's not worth being alone. And I'm really angry at the people I used to know who I used to go to school with and go to church. I've had some toxic relationships with people. I've been a bullying victim for all of my entire school life and most of my adult life. So I really feel ripped off by these bitches from school and church. I can't even go to church anymore because I feel persecuted by my fellow Christian. We're supposed to be like friends, but I'm enemies with these people. They made me feel bad about myself, and so did the people from school. And I had the opportunity, I could have married Luigi when I was 19 and effectively short-circuited the loneliness problem early. But now it's like, oh fuck, I'm now 50. I could have married Luigi 19. My self-esteem was that low. So, you know, I advise people don't go to church because there's a lot of assholes there. They really they don't make you feel welcome. They try to convert you, and they convert you in a way that's just so horrible and so difficult to understand and like. So don't go to church, okay, folks? Don't go to church, Christian or not. Don't go to church. It's fuck. It's full of shit. It's a clicky environment. Don't go. And that's come up looking quite nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.